What is up, YouTube? Mr. Editing Tutorials here. I have another tutorial for you guys today, but this one is in Cinema 4D, which is like a different program for making 3D text. I'm sure if you have it, you know what it is. And if not, it's really simple to get for free. If you just like search it up on YouTube, that's what I did. So let's go right on to it. And you could use this 3D text, like it's kind of like what this is right here. This 3D text in your montage. Like I'll show you what. This is one of my favorite montages ever, was Blueprint, and I'll show you how he used it. You could use it like this. It's gonna come up really quick, so get ready. Like the 3D text, how it goes like that. You could use it like that, or if you even look in the beginning of his, James DB did it really good like this. I mean PB. How the text like come in. You could do that if you. I don't know how to do that blueprint effect. I'm trying to learn how to. But you could do it like that, like how to use 3D text. Alright, so let's go on to Cinema 4D. So once you open up Cinema 4D, it'll be like this. You want to go to right here. That's bottom right. It's like the director's cut thing with like a board behind it. You want to click it. Make sure your general is on full render. Your output. On output, you want to go to this little arrow right here. Film/video, HDV/HDTV 720 29.97. Alright, so that'll do all of that. So it'll make it like an HD screen. And then if you're new to Cinema 4D, this these things right here, how you like, this is how to move around, this is how to zoom in or out, and then this is how to move the camera. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is you want to go to MoGraph, text object, right? This is how you edit it over here in this corner. You want to go to alignment, click on left, and go to middle. And then just type in whatever you want your text to be. I'll just make mine editing tutorials. So if you see that, and then I gotta zoom out because mine's kind of big. Oops. Alright, and then you want to go right here and just pick the font that you want. You can click font and then it'll load up. I'm just gonna use this basic font right here. I'm actually gonna change the text because this is really big. I'm just gonna do my other YouTube channel, Devault25. If you wanna go check that out, subscribe. Since it's a little bit shorter. And then this is how you make it more 3D or less 3D, whatever you want. Right here where it says depth, just click it to make it more 3D, less 3D, sorry. I'm gonna make mine about 60, a depth of 60. Alright, so once you have that, once you have all your fonts selected and all that kind of stuff, now with the text object selected right here, you want to hit Control C, Control V, and then it'll make a copy of it, so text object 1. With text object 1 selected, you want to go to depth and make it like lower than 60. I would say about, let's see, let me see how we'll make. I think a 40 will be good. Alright, so yeah, make it 40. And once you did that, you're gonna use these little arrows to move it, the blue ones to move it back, the red ones to move it left to right, and the green ones to move it up or down. You want to use the blue one and just move it to the center. And you'll see, if you're looking at my screen right now, which you probably are if you're watching a tutorial, then you'll see it right there. It'll be in the middle. Alright, once you have that, you want to go with text object 1 selected. You want to go to caps, start cap, you want to make it fillet cap, end cap, you want to make it fillet cap also. Alright, so you can mess around with the radius. The less you put it, the less of like a little pop-up it'll have. I like to put mine at 3.5. No, I like to put mine at 4. Gives it a nice, like a good amount of the cap, like the beveled edge. That's the word I'm looking for. Alright, so now we're gonna add colors. I have a color preset, but I'm gonna teach you guys how to make your own. You can either double click right here in this little box, or you can go to File, New Material. Open up one of the materials by double clicking on it. Make sure color is selected. You can either mess around with these right here and just change the color up with these little bars. This is what the color will look like. If you go here, you can just click on it and then you can customize your own color. I'm going to make it blue. Alright, once you have your color selected, now go down to reflection. Make sure you check that box where it says right next to reflection. Go to texture, hit the little down arrow. Oh, technically it's a side arrow, but hit it. Then go to, I forgot what it was. It was Fresnel, Fresnel. I don't know how to pronounce that. Then make the brightness at about 24. And make the mix strength, make it about 21. And it'll give it a nice reflection. Okay, so now you have one color selected, and then do the same exact thing that you did with the second color. Just open up the second color. Make sure when you open up the second color, make sure you're on the color tab here. Then choose your color, because if you did reflection on the last one, it'll start you off on reflection, and you'll change the color of the reflection. It won't look good. So my second color, I'm just gonna make it white. Then we're gonna go to, like I said, reflection. Down arrow next to texture. Fresnel, whatever. Brightness 24 is what I said before. And then strength, what did I say? 21 is what I said before. Alright, so then you have that. So I want the blue to be the primary color that's pops out, and then the white to be like the borders around. So if you want it to be the main color, put it on text object, just the one that says text object. And then if you want the outside, whatever color you want the outside to be, drag that color onto where it says text object 1. So now if we render this out, and I'll show you how to do a quick little render that won't save any files. It's just so you can see it. Click this button right here. It's like the director's cut with an orange box around it, not a box, an orange, hollowed out box, I guess it would be. And then you'll see you have your blue text with the white outlining or whatever colors you have there. Alright, so now to render this out, we want to click on this button again right here, the white one. And then you want to go to we're going to go over this again. Under general, make sure it's full render. Under output, make sure you selected the preset that was HDTV 720 by 29.97. Alright, and then go to save. Click this little dot button right here. That'll open up where you want to save it. I'm just going to save mine as on my desktop as tutorial. Alright, and then where it says format, you want to go click on the where it says TIFF, and then go down to JPEG. Okay, and then go to options. Make sure the quality is at 100. Alright, now go to anti-aliasing. Make sure it's on not geometry. Make sure it's best. And then the min level is 1 by 1. The max level is 2 by 2. And then go to options. On the right hand top side, it should say ray depth. Make that 6. Make the reflection depth, make that 2. And make the shadow depth, make that 6. And then just click the enter button. So now we're ready to render out. So you just want to click the render button right here. Is this director's cut thing with a full orange box around it, just not hollowed out. Just click that, and that'll render it out, and that's what mine will look like. But make sure when you render it out, if you're in the same preset that I did, which I told you to do, you're gonna see these black lines right here. Well, these grayed out lines. You gotta make sure your text isn't beyond these lines, because if it is, it won't come out in the render. So if I show you again, mine is not, so you'll see it fits really well. And then if you guys want to know how to use that in your in your montages, I will teach you how in the next tutorial, but I'm almost out of time here. So comment, rate, subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to request a tutorial. Sorry, my recorder only lets me record for like a certain amount of time since it's like not the full version. So, like I was saying, if you want to request a tutorial, leave it in the comment spot below. If you want to learn how to use this 3D text and a montage, leave a comment below and I'll teach you how to do that in After Effects. I know you could do it in Sony Vegas, but I can't because I don't have Sony Vegas Pro, which you need to do like the masking. And like I said, I don't have that. I have just Sony Vegas 10, not Pro. So I don't have the masking tool, and I will not be able to show you that. But I do know how to show you in After Effects. So if you want to learn how to do that, give it a like and leave a comment below. And if someone already left a comment, just thumbs up their comment, and I'll do that for you guys. So Mr. Editing Tutorials here, and see you next time, guys. I'm out.